hotel, well, this is no joke. Even though I gotta use the word silly, no, I ain't really on a serious note. I see the sheep led astray by these billy goats. I mean these wolves dressed in these sheep's coats, leaving my sisters broken and they need hope. Know your worth, girl, stop being silly. It's not God's world, even though he from Philly. And you already know, I think you already know, but he got your soul tied, so it's hard to let him go. Oh, think about how you got in this in the first place. Being led by your lust was the first day, and this what happens when we choose to do it our way. Then we complain all day, but wisdom is saying, really, 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 girl, please don't be no silly. Wisdom is saying, really, 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 oh yeah, please don't be no silly girl. Really, 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 oh yeah, please don't be no silly girl. Yeah, really, 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 wisdom is saying, please don't be no silly girl. And I ain't even trying to be mean, but once you get your soul tied, you on the team. And you ain't even 6 man, I don't think. You just get time when the start 5 need a break. Oh, I know they gon' label me a hater, but it's coming from an ex-heartbreaker. One day you have a daughter and someone to try to date her. Hopefully, but then you no longer be a manipulator. So she don't have to grow up seeing daddy being a player and thinking it's okay to be letting these dudes play her. Wisdom say you reap what you sow, player. Yup, silly behavior's the fruit of silly behavior. Please do me a favor. Yeah, tell my sister Jesus died to forgive her. Forgive yourself, cause when you know better you should do better, but you still like whatever. I don't get it. Really, girl, please don't be no silly. What am I saying? Really, oh yeah, please don't be no silly girl. Really, oh yeah, please don't be no silly girl. Yeah, really, wisdom is saying, please don't be no silly girl. Yeah, to my sisters, it's plainly stated in the scriptures that in the last days there'll be people that, and we just talking about dudes right now, there'll be dudes who have a form of godliness but are denying the power thereof. In verse 5 of 2 Timothy chapter 3, it says have nothing to do with them. They are the kind who worm their way into homes and gain control over weak-willed women. Another translation says silly women who are loaded down with sins and are swayed by all kinds of evil desires, always learning but never able to acknowledge the truth. My advice is as the scripture says, have nothing to do with those dudes. Steer clear of them before you find yourself in a situation you really don't want to be in. I heard somebody say, you start off as a victim, but soon after turn into a volunteer. Don't be a silly girl.